there, and welcome back to the CBC Kenya channel. And in today's video I'm going to be going through sample paper for Kjsea, which is going to be done at the end of the year, paper 1. As usual, you have the details. The learner is expected to fill in the name, school name, signature, assessment number, school code, I think even the date. And you have the instructions there. Yes, by now the teacher should have told you all the instructions to be followed. And we have the official use page, that's not for the learner. And we have the instructions, being told to answer all questions in the answer sheet. For today, we'll be going through section 1 for the choices. We've been showed how to tick, how to cross the multiple choice so that you shall do it in your exam. But the main purpose here is me to go through the sample questions, maybe the areas you shall find. So in section A, we have 30 marks. So in question 1, we have, this is grade 7 work, we have the chemical symbols. Not the chemical symbols, but the hazard symbols. So you're being asked, among these symbols, you can see during the lesson, identify common hazard. Learners observe various symbols. Which of the four symbols represent corrosive substances? Definitely not A, so I give it B is the one. B. I give highlight on B. B. Of B. So number 1, B. The corrosive one is the one that shows surfaces being corroded by substances. So number 1, B. During a group discussion for number 2, learners listed the following as benefits of studying various subjects. 2. 1. Understand nature, strengthens one's faith, improve one's behavior, solve problems in life. Which 2 are the benefits of studying integrated science? So 1, I guess we can go with 4, solve problems in daily life. Behavior, can we give behavior? No. Faith, no. So I give choices 1 and V, 1 and IV. So number 2, we give it D. Number 2, D. So in case of any dispute, you can comment. Remember, you're just learning, but I guess 95 or 98, 100% of my answers are right. Number 3, so we have during a science lesson, learners discuss chemical symbols of the following elements: hydrogen, nitrogen, aluminium, and silver. Which of the following set shows the correct chemical symbols of the elements? So A, hydrogen, H, nitrogen, N, aluminium, not a small Al, so A not. So B, hydrogen, not Hg. You eliminate that one. C, hydrogen, not H2, so you're left with D, hydrogen, hydrogen H, nitrogen N, aluminium capital A, small l, silver Ag. So number 3, B. Alright, turn over on your paper. You shall turn over from my screen. I shall just scroll downwards. So number 4, you're being asked, substances in nature exist as elements or compounds. During a lesson, learners classify substances into elements and compounds. Which of the following pairs of substances consist of only compounds? Copper and iron? No, copper is an element, iron is an element. Iron is an element, water is a compound. Water and carbon dioxide, I guess the answer is water, H2O, carbon dioxide, CO2. Copper and carbon dioxide, copper is an element. So number 4, C. Water, H2O, carbon dioxide, CO2. Number 4, C. Moving on swiftly downwards. So number 4, C. A class activity to classify mixtures. Learners were given the following mixtures: salt and sand, sugar and water, kerosene and water, milk and water. Which of the 2 of the mixtures are homogeneous? Homogeneous, remember we said the ones that makes a uniform mixtures. Salt and sand, no uniformity. Sugar and water, somehow. Kerosene and water, heterogeneous. Milk and water, so I can give milk and water because you shall get a simple white mixture. Sugar and water, when the sugar is saturated, you shall find traces of sugar at the bottom. So I give the best homogeneous mixture is choice 4 and choice 4 and choice 2, sugar and water, milk and water. So choice 2 and choice 4. So number 5, you give B. Alright, moving on to the next. Next is during a class discussion on metals and nonmetals, learners were asked to classify the following elements: calcium, sulfur, phosphorus, and sodium. Which of the following pairs of elements consist of only metals? So my choice here is give first of all sodium, choice 4. You go with the one with choice 4. Choice 4, sodium. Then, so which one has choice 4? Eliminate B and C. So A and D. So A is saying 1, calcium is a metal and sodium is a metal. D saying sulfur is a metal. No, sulfur, give it gas. So you're left with choice A, which gives calcium and sodium are only metals. So 6, number 6A. Right, moving on swiftly. Give the properties of matter here. Diagrams below represent arrangement of particles in three substances shown by Lana during a lesson on states of matter. So even before we give 1 here, this one 1 is gases, 2 solids, 3 liquids. So you're being asked which of the two diagrams represent the arrangement of particles in air and in water. So choice 1 and choice 3. So choice 2, compact is solid. So give choice 1 and 3. Choice 1 and 3. Which way is choice 1 and 3? So number 7B. Choice 1 and 3. 7. Sorry for that. So number 7, choice 1. So number 7B. Just as divides on B. Choice 1 and 3. So number 7B. Runners were controlling fire which was burning bush. Which was one of the following actions could not control the fire? Turning on the fire alarm, cutting off oxygen supply, cutting off source of heat, moving fuels away from the fire. So number 8A, definitely turning on the fire alarm will not control the fire. It will only alert the people, but it will not control the fire. So 8A, turning on the fire alarm. Runners observed first of all, give the 8A. Those who have not gotten, we move to learners observe that water obtained from a nearby stream was not lathering easily with soap. By suggesting the following methods of making water to lather easily. 1. Boiling the water, filtering the water, adding washing soda. Which of the methods suggested by the learners could be used to make the water lather easily? So to make hard water to work like soft water. So definitely filtering the water will not change anything. So choice 1 and 3. 1 and 3 is C. So number 9C. Number 9C. Very nice. Moving on well. The following are some changes that take place in day-to-day life: water becoming ice, fermenting of milk, rusting of iron nails, and drying of wet clothes. Which of the following consists of only physical changes? Physical changes: water becoming ice and rusting of iron. Or we have water becoming ice. This is reversible. Fermenting of milk, irreversible. Rusting of iron is reversible. Drying of wet clothes. So we have fermenting of milk 2 and 4. I've choice the 2 and 4. No. Here you give choice 3 and 4. 3 and 4. In case of any dispute, just raise a concern in the comments. So rusting of iron nails and drying of wet clothes. So number 11 for my case, I give C. During lesson, during number 12 now, during a lesson, learner discuss application of acid and bases. It is the following application of acid and bases: car batteries, soft drinks, toothpaste, baking powder. Which of the following are listed are for bases only? So bases we have toothpaste and baking powder. Choice 3 and 4. Number 12 gives C. Moving on downwards, 13, during a class discussion on functions of part of the male reproductive, learners identify functions of various parts. The functions of the testis is definitely it's to produce sperm. produce sperms only. After discussion, changes that take place in boys during their adolescence, a learner summarizes the changes as shown in the table. Which one of the changes is correctly summarized? You come and eliminate boys, hips become broad, girls sperm broad, no. Boys chest widens, yes. Girls chest widens, no. Boys breast no. So boys pubic hair grows, and also in girls grows. So you give it D. Yeah, it's D. Choice D. Yeah, choice D. 14 D. Pubic hair grows in both boys and girls. The diagram says female reproducts with parts K, L, M, and N. Use it to answer the question. The part labeled N is the part labeled N. You eliminate, is it the cervix? Is it the vagina? It's not the uterus. It's not the oviduct. It's the it is the cervix. It's the opening. The opening of the uterus is known as the cervix. Opening of the uterus. It's the opening of the uterus is known as the cervix. Fertilization takes place in the place labeled. It's in the place labeled K. That's the fallopian tube or the oviduct. So 16A. 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 Again, we move on. Turnover in adolescent boys and girls may experience frequent changes in moods. The best advice to such adolescents would be sleeping less, avoid interaction, do physical exercises, eat more energy-giving foods. So do physical exercises regularly. So 17C, do physical exercises regularly. The diagram below shows parts of the human urinary system. Parts labeled P, Q, R, S. Use the diagram to answer questions 17 and 18. The part that stores urine temporarily is represented by the letter. The bladder is represented by the letter R. R. 18C. 18C, R is the bladder, so 18C. The function of the part represented by letter Q. Letter Q, that is the ureter. The ureter is to provide passage of urine to the bladder, the ureter. So part Q is the ureter, so the answer to 18 is D. 18D, the ureter is to provide passage of urine to the bladder. On to number 20, we have the human skin. So the diagram shows represent human skin is best labeled that. Answer question 19 and 20. The part of the skin that produces sweat is represented by the letter. It's represented by the letter X. So in subcutaneous gland, the sweat gland, not the subcutaneous. So 20D, the sweat gland. 20D. X is the one that produces sweat gland. Which of the following is the functional part represented by the part labeled T? Part labeled T is the epidermis, the outermost layer. The outermost layer. Insulation against initial supply of blood, production of air, its protection against physical injury. The outermost part, the epidermis, is protect the skin. It's the one that protects the innermost skin. So 21A. The human digestive system has various parts that perform different functions. Which of the following parts does not? Or parts of this does absorption of water takes place. So absorption of water takes place in the large intestine. 22B, isn't it? Absorption of water takes place in the large intestine. On to number 23. Number 23. So on number 23, we have human beings have different types of teeth. Each type has unique structure suited for its function. The learner observed a model of the human tooth that had sharp edges and was chisel shaped. The function of the tooth is likely to sharp edges and was chisel. That is for cutting. That's the incisors that have chisel shaped incisors. So number 21B, incisors. 21B. 21B for cutting. The incisors are the one that has chisel shaped. A medical officer gave a talk to health drive says that promote kidney. Which of the following is not have been included in the task as a healthy lifestyle that promotes kidney health? Definitely you shall see habits that do not promote any kind. Eating a balanced diet, yes, that's very good. Drinking plenty of clean water, getting enough sleep, very good. Eating sugary foods, yes, they may be sweet but not good for your health, of your kidney. Eating extremely sugary foods, so 23D, it's not a healthy practice. Diagram below, a learner suspended a magnet. Which of the following is the correct direction the bar magnet would be aligned to? It should be ever the magnet. The concept of the magnet is north to south. That's why it's used in the compasses, north to south. In activity to identify magnetic, learners put a certain object in a carton box and placed in the box near the bar magnet as shown in the diagram below. The box observed to move in the direction shown by the arrow. The object inside was likely to have been that's definitely a magnetic object, a silver coin, an iron nail, a gold ring, a wooden rod. Definitely the magnetic material is B. An iron nail is magnetic. Iron is totally magnetic. Learners classified the following into renewable and non-renewable. Which of the following combination of sources of electricity was correctly classified by the learners? Yes, we have renewable and renewable, geothermal, definitely renewable, coal, not and renewable. We have 26A. 26A. Give it A. 26A by the voice. 26A. In an experiment to test for electricity, learners connected materials makes it for electric circuit. Which of the following diagrams represent an electric circuit which the bulb would light? For A, wood, no. B, plastic, no. D, glass rod, no. Nail, which is iron nail, would light. So number 27C. 27C, not highlighting, but number 27C. Learners identify safety measures during a discussion on handling appliances. Which of the following measures identified by the learners is safe? Operating electrical appliance with dry hands, connecting an appliance to electricity when cleaning it, inserting foreign objects into electrical sockets, overloading power sockets. So operating electrical appliances with dry hands, not wet hands. So 28A. The rest 28A. 28A. That's a safety measure. Dry hands, not wet hands. During a class discussion on appliances used in day-to-day life, learners listed the following appliances: air conditioner, fireless cooker, thermal flask, washing machine. Which of the following of the listed appliances used electricity to perform their function? So an air conditioner and a washing machine, 1 and VI. So 29C. Finally, the last question of section B. Curved mirrors are used in day-to-day life for different learners. Discuss the listed the following as application of curved mirrors: security mirrors in supermarket, motor vehicle side mirrors, car headlights, solar cooker. Which of the two uses is the correct use of the convex mirrors? The convex mirrors, the ones that bulge outside. So definitely we have the I have one, I think car headlights. Give one for car headlights, and the other one we have Yes, we have the car headlights and security mirrors in supermarkets 1 and 3. So that is C. That is C. That is it for section A. 30 marks. You have your 30 marks. Remember, you're open to discussion on 2-3 questions. You can give it in the comment section. Please remember, in science we provide evidence. I'll keep on revising, awaiting for section B. Thank you.